Hi, Kozogst. You told us that you're in ninth grade and that you're looking into different careers. Could you give me some advice on how to learn coding? Well, you're in luck. The advice depends on the programming language you want to use. But if you just want to learn how to code, you could maybe check this out. Well, the thing I had posted on apprenderdelphi.fr, I'm going to go there. If I open the right window, let's get back to that. Here on Windows, thank you. There we go. We get a bit lost switching between Windows and Mac, but it's okay. So actually on that, in the Delphi training section, there's Learn Programming with Delphi. It's something I made last year during the first lockdown. By going over the basics of programming and using Pascal like here, to understand the different workings of programming and the basic concepts, you can start with that. And if you really want to dive in more into video games than real programming that lets you do everything, you could maybe go take a look at, it was supposed to be this. Let me check the link. There's a site called Game Codeur, which offers a free section with quite a few things on it. It's about learning LUA, which is a language specifically used for video game development. So if I go to the free courses, for example, same thing, I'll drop the link in the chat. Game Codeur. There are quite a few ads on Facebook and elsewhere, so chances are you've already come across it. Now obviously I'm not logged in on this one. How did we get to the list of courses? Right here. There are basic courses on LUA, on the concepts used in video games. And then regularly, once a week, there's a 1-hour live session to give a live class on different topics. You can go take a look at that if you're interested in making video games. Knowing, of course, that learning programming through video games is great, but it doesn't cover all the concepts that are necessary across different programming languages. Pascal was originally created for learning. Its concepts are fairly simple and well structured. Right now, what I'm doing is in Delphi. These things should help you grasp the basic concepts. And then there are plenty of books available all over the place. It really depends on what you want to do. If you're learning programming just for the sake of learning programming, I would recommend Delphi instead. There's a free version available on embarcadero.com. It's the community edition. Here. So I'm sharing the link in the chat as well. So on embarcadero.com, it's at the top of the page, free tools. When you land on the French version or free tools section, so we'll stick with the French version and you'll see Outils gratuits up there. And Delphi Community Edition is actually the free version of Delphi, which allows you to work, well, to develop for yourself or to learn really. So you can use that if you want. Follow the courses I've posted on that. Or get into programming in general. There are also tons of training books everywhere. There's also openclassrooms.com, which is a renowned and highly popular online educational learning platform. Openclassrooms.com, which offers language courses, but it's the same thing. There's a variety of languages to choose from. It really depends on what you want to do. Some parts are free, others are paid depending on the content. And then if you want to ask questions, you should normally be able to on developers.com. In the mess of numerous options everywhere, there's a section for beginners. You can also potentially chat with other developers. Here, especially with reject all, and reject all. In the IDE, Integrated Development Environment, there's the Delphi section. And so the forum associated with Delphi, if you want to talk about training that I sent you there, or regarding what we're doing, don't hesitate to check it out as well. So if you have more detailed questions, feel free to drop another message in the chat. So don't hesitate to ask another question in the chat or contact me directly if you'd like. Under the links section, there's always a contact form. I could guide you a bit more on the discussions. On Twitch, on the contact link, I don't know where anymore. It's actually somewhere in that mess of options. But in any case, there are several of us who can answer you, so don't hesitate.